Thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. If you're watching this and you're anonymous, a critic, or anyone who's been picketing, congratulations. My guess is you had an excellent picket. To those that some people have been PMing me and asking me questions because myself and some other former members have said Scientologists basically are good. And people have asked me, how can that be when the people that they see coming out to quote-unquote handle them at pickets are these really weird, strange, creepy people? And this is about that, and I'm going to explain it to you. Scientology has different sections of it. And when we say Scientologists are basically good, and I'm going to speak for myself, what I'm talking about are the people that are in what I call the Truman Show, the Scientology Truman Show. They're in it, they're doing Scientology, they believe it's the best thing on the planet. They really do. And they can't read the internet really, even though they say they can, they just don't want to, but really they can't. They can't really read any newspaper articles, all the things that you know they don't know, right? So they're kind of like innocent people in a really bad game, but they can't find out that it's a really bad game. So they're just kind of, I mean, even if you walked up to them and told them this is a really bad game, they have their plexiglass that just, it kind of hits it and bounces off, and it doesn't really go into them, right? So they're in their kind of sheltered world. From Tom Cruise on down, David Miscavige hasn't had any auditing since 1997, which to anyone who's a member in, that should tell you the guy knows the tech doesn't work, okay? Or he'd be getting it, wouldn't he? So these people that are out handling the critics work for a division called the Office of Special Affairs. Now, some of the people I know personally, Tim, I knew when I was in Scientology. He's actually a very nice person. I haven't really seen him be nasty out there, but he is a bit robotic, Tim, and if you hear this, you might want to, kind of watch some stuff, read some stuff, find out for yourself, because the people, the hundreds and thousands of people that are out of Scientology aren't out of it because of our overts, which is what Scientology says. It's our bad deeds, and that's why we left. That's why I wear my horns. When I pick it today, I'm going to wear my horns. I'll show you my horns. Hang on just 1 second. You can see my horns in action. I'm going to put them on for you so you can see. And these, when you see them, and see, there they are, my SP horns. That's because they declare people suppressive people, just like this. This is my SP declare, which I love to show, because it's like, I was with a bunch of ministers who said, you don't really declare people suppressive to Scientology. And they went, well, just a small percentage. I mean, Hitler was an SP and Tory's an SP. Look at me. Okay, even with my horns on, do I look like I'm equal to Hitler? I mean, give me a break. But they'll try to make it seem like it. None of my old friends will talk to me. My ex-husband of 27 years is too afraid to talk to me because God forbid what would happen to them if they did. And I know I make fun of it, but it is one of their most destructive things, because people know, and they stay in Scientology because they know if they leave, they're going to lose all their friends. They'll be declared suppressive just like this. They don't give you the horns, but that's my invention. But they do give you the suppressive declare. Actually, now they're not so much because it's such a bad PR thing that they're not even giving those out. But they will declare you suppressive, and then nobody will be talking to you, and that's what happens. But, you have to look at, like Andrea said to me in 2000, what kind of friends could those be if they're going to leave you because you change your mind? And that's a very good question to think about. So these people that are out there, even the nasty ones, truthfully and honestly, I mean, they have to be responsible for their own condition too. And that's why when I was out handling the critics, I didn't do that, what are your overts, what are your crimes, because to me it was stupid. It was just a dumb thing to do. I'd go out and try to talk to them, though, and try to get them to leave because I believe they should. And that's how these people are. They only can believe what they're told. They can't even hear us when we're out there talking to them. So it's just one of those things where it's sad. Here's my horns. I like my horns. And I especially like him because one of the top Scientologists got out because of my red horns. And he tells it to this day that he's out because he saw my red horns and he kept thinking, why does Tori have on red horns? And he went on the internet, started reading, learned all the other side, and left. And he's free because of that to this day. So that's why you never know what you might do or say can help someone. So I can't say it enough. When you're picketing, use the Gandhi tech, which is peaceful tech. Just peacefully picketing. Speak to people as you would have them speak unto you. Don't be yelling at them. Don't be calling them names, because it's not going to ever break down anything. In even yelling facts at them, they won't hear them. What helped me here was a really nice guy named Brian. Hi, Brian. Who kept asking me very nicely, and he really wanted to know the answer, I could tell, was, if you're free, why can't you read certain books? And you know what? I couldn't stop thinking about that. And part of it was his tone and the way he said it. Because he didn't say it like just trying to put me down or make fun of me. He just tried to, help me look at it. So when you're around abusive people, granted, part of it is they're in the show, but they have to be responsible for what they're doing too. If they're really creepy, just get away from them, because creepy people are creepy people. And a lot of people that were in Scientology and were creepy got out and now admit, the organization by itself kind of generates that. So many people change once they get out, but while they're in, that's who they are. So anyway, I hope you had a great Picket, and I will talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. I'm off to Picket.